Good morning all of you. Myself Dr. Pooja from the School of Commerce and Management. Today we will start with a new topic, that is human resource management. First I would like to define the term. Human resource management is the combination of three words, that is human, resource and management. We will learn about them one by one. Human means the basic workforce or human capital of an organization, the people who work in an organization. Resource means any valuable substance that has an economic value, and these resources are limited in their quantity. Management means we have to manage these minimum resources to their maximum extent so that their effective utilization can be done. Thus, human resource management is an art of managing the human capital of an organization to its maximum extent. Human capital include the total of knowledge, skills and ability that an organization individual have. It is the combination of two terms, human resource and basically management. Human resource means the human capital. It includes the persons of an organization, their knowledge, their skills, their abilities, all the inherent knowledge of the workforce of an organization. And management is the art of getting things done with the help of other. In human resource management, we have to manage the human capital so that their maximum utilization can be done. Next comes the basic nature of human resource management. Human resource management, basically it is the process of bringing people and organization together. Human resource management bring the organization and the workforce and help them to work together. Generally, human resource management is a pervasive process. It means it is universal in its nature. It is applicable to each and every organization, whether it is a profit making organization, whether it is a service providing organization, whether it is a government organization, whether it is a non-government organization. It is applicable to each kind of every organization. Next, human resource management always focus on the results, not on the roles. It doesn't give emphasis on the rules and regulation that should be strictly followed. Rather, it give emphasis on the result that should be achieved with the combined offer of the individual and the organization. Next it helps the employee to develop their potential fully. It helps the individual to work to their maximum extent. As we know that human capital include the basic knowledge, skills and abilities, and human resources are valuable in itself. So in human resource management, we have to utilize these resources to their maximum extent. Next it encourage employee to give their best to the organization. Human resource management best manage the human capital, and with this management, human capital give their maximum output to the organization. Next it tries to put and assign jobs in order to produce the good roles. Human resource management ensure that in an organization everything should be placed at the right thing, right person should be appointed at the right place, and he should given the right opportunities to do the work. It will ensure that he will perform his work up to the mark. All these things ensure the organization effectiveness. Next it help the organization to meet the goals in future by providing the competent and well motivated employees. It provides the organization with a well motivated staff. It helps to acquire the right number of people. It helps the organization to acquire the right kind of talent towards the organization, and it tries to maintain that talent within the organization. Next it tries to build and maintain cordial relationship between the management and the organization. The main objective of human resource management is to manage a good and cordial relationship between the union and the management so that each and every group can give their best. Next human resource management is a multidisciplinary approach. It means it is not a single subject, it is the combination of various subjects. In human resource management, we study the psychology, we study the sociology, we study the various aspects of economics, engineering and other branches of the other subjects. So it is basically multidiscipline in its nature. It is concerned with the human capital. Basically, human resource management is give its emphasis on the management of human capital. We have to polish the human resource. We have to motivate the human to work hard for the achievement of organization goal as well as the individual goals. It is applicable to all type of organization. It is omnipresent. It is applicable in each and every organization. It is the function of all managers, whether they comes in the top level, whether they comes in the middle level, whether they comes in the lower level. Human resource management is the work of each and every level of management. Next, it is basically concerned with the managerial and operative functions of managers. In organization, human resource managers have to perform two kind of function. First is managerial functions that are related to the management work, that are related to the planning, organizing, controlling and directing of human capital, and next they have to perform some operative work. They have to ensure the smooth functioning of the operation of the organization. For this purpose, human resource manager employ, train, develop, give proper compensation, maintain human capital. Next come its focus on the development of human capital as well as organization effectiveness. The main objective of human resource management is to manage the human capital to its maximum extent, and result into individual effectiveness is increased, and as a result automatically organizational effectiveness also get increased. Next come, it is a continuous function of management. Human resource manager has to work throughout the entire lives in organization. They have to work on continuous manners. Human resource planning is done, after that recruitment is done, then selection is done. It's a long lasting process that goes side by side. Sometimes people get retired, sometimes they leave the job, sometimes they get promoted, sometimes they got transfer. So human resource managers has to perform their function throughout the life of an organization. So all these are the basic characteristics, basic nature of human resource management. Next come the scope of human resource management. The scope of human resource management is very wide. It includes basically three aspects. First, personal aspect, second, welfare aspect, and third is industrial relation aspect. Personal aspect, this aspect is related with the workforce of any organization. It include the human resource planning, it include their recruitment, it include their selection, their training and development, their promotion, their incentive and other activities that are directly related to the employees of the organization. Next come welfare aspect. This aspect is related to the healthy and safe environment that is given to the employee while he is working. This is related to the working conditions of the environment. This is related to the welfare aspect of the employees. They should be provided healthy and safe environment. They should be provided their basic services along with the basic amenities that can be canteen services, crèche services, life insurance, health insurance, some other kinds of recreation facilities. All these are included for the welfare of the employees. Next come industrial relation aspect. It means we have to make a sound relationship between the union and management. It also comes under the scope of human resource management. Sound relationship maintained by the process of mutual consultation, collective bargaining, discipline, grievance handling and any kind of dispute that arise, resolvance of that. All this comes under the human resource management scope. The scope can be classified with the help of a diagram. The human resource management process begins with the prospectus of employee, that is employee give the procurement of the employees. Next comes recruitment of the employees. Next comes selection of the employees. After selection, give them various compensation, remuneration, then motivation to the employees, then the maintenance of the employees, giving them healthy environment, healthy work condition and try to maintain the cordial relationship. All this comes under the scope of the human resource management. Next come, what is the significance of human resource management? Why it is important for any organization to manage its human capital? It is due to the following reason. First, it helps the organization to achieve its objective by creating a positive attitude amongst the workers. Human resource management ensure that we have recruit the right persons at the right place. We have offered the right job to the right person. They perform their function well. It ensure the attainment of the organization goals with mixing them individual goals. It integrate both the goals, individual goal as the organization goal, or help the organization to achieve its goal in the most suitable manners. Next, it reduce the wastage and maximum use of resources. Human resource management ensure that the available human capital should be utilized to its maximum extent. As we know that human resource, any resource that is valuable for the organization, and it should be utilized to its maximum extent. When the resource is utilized well, it means it will automatically deduct the cost of the production and it will help for the organization. Next come, it facilitates professional growth through the well-trained employees. It is helpful for the individual growth also. When we plan human capital, when we recruit right person, when we give them jobs and they start doing their work, and if they feel any kind of difficulty, there are various programs that are designed for their effectiveness. They can be introduced training program, there can be introduced development program. All these are helpful, and all these brings their effectiveness in their work and increase their knowledge about the job. Next come, better relationship between union and management. Human resource management ensures sound and cordial relationship between the union and the managers. The person who work for the management of the human capital ensure that there should be sound relationship between the employer and the employees. There should be healthy relationship between the junior and senior, between the subordinates and their supervisors. Next come, it helps an individual to work in a group or a team. As we know that human resource management focus on the development of human capital, it enhances the knowledge, skills and abilities of a particular individual. It enables them to work in individual as well as in a team. It helps them to achieve the goal of the organization. Next come, identify person for the future. Human resource management always help to identify the persons. It means when we manage the human capital, we also anticipate the need of the human capital. We have to make a proper planning what kind of person we required and from where this person can be required. So all this is done with the help of human resource management. Next come, allocating the jobs to the right person. Human resource management always ensure that right person should be appointed at the right place. There should be various kind of jobs, there should be various kind of roles and responsibility. All these are analyzed with the help of job analysis and job description, and it is ensured that the person having the proper knowledge and skills to perform that job is appointed to a particular job. So it ensures the allocation of right person at the right place. All these are the cluster of benefits that are get by the human resource management. Next come the evaluation of human resource management. Evaluation of human resource management means how the human resource management concept comes in our mind, how the concept get developed from time to time. It can be divided into two phases. First, the human resource development period before the industrial revolution, and next come the development after the industrial revolution and on the industrial revolution. These can be the various phases. We will learn about them one by one. First is period before industrial development. Period before industrial revolution, our economy is an agriculture economy where there are less means of exchange, means of communication, no trades are too much extended. So human resource requirement is not very much higher at that time, and we have to manage human capital on its extent. Next come the period of industrial revolution. When the comes industrial revolution, there is a shift from agriculture economy to the industrial economy. Now we have more industries are grown up, we shift from modern economy, and there is more communication channels are developed. So there comes in need that there should be someone who can manage the various issues regarding the welfare of the person who are working in the industry. The major issues that are come in our mind are workers' wages and salary, workers' record maintenance, worker housing facilities and health care. All these are the major issues that emerged during the time of industrial revolution. Moreover, an important event in industrial revolution was the growth of labor union. When there is a shift from the agriculture to the modern economy, when agriculture based economy is transferred to the modern industries based economy, then there comes a rise of need of a labor union. Persons has to work in the organization for long hours, their wages are not administrated by someone. So there is a strong need that during that phase labor unions are developed so that they can work for the welfare of the workforce that work in the industry. Their well-beingness is taken care by these union managements. And next come the post-industrial revolution. After post-industrial revolution phase, there is a strong need of the human resource management concept. An emergence of human resource management concept is developed, and we can study that it is evaluated since 1852, since 1990s to till now. There is great significance development in the concept of human resource, human capital and management of human resource. We can evaluate this with the help of a diagram. This diagram shows that during the phase of 1890s and 1913, first we feel the need of welfare officer that have to work for the welfareness of the wage system, for the workers, for their basic services. After that 1940s to 1939, there arise labor management. Some management is required to manage the labor issue, their work hours, their wage and salary. After that, next level 1946 to 1979, there is an emergence of the concept personnel management. They have to work for the personnel of an organization. Personnel stand for the workforce, the people that work in an organization. The personnel manager has to work for their hiring, their recruitment, their selection, their induction and their orientation programs also. After that, from 1930 to till 90s and till now, the emergence of the human resource management. Till the previous phase, human capital is termed as the tools and equipments. Humans are treated as the tools, machines and equipment that help the organization to achieve its goal. But the concept of human resource management says that the human resource is not only a tool, rather it's a valuable resource that can be helpful the organization to achieve its goal, and it should be recruited, selected, trained, developed from time to time so that it can bring effectiveness in the individual performance as well as the organizational performance. So modern concept is totally based on the human capital and the development of human and the workforce person. Next come what are the objective of development of human resource management. Basically human resource management work for the welfare of the human as well as the organization, and it ensure the legal compliance. It means human resource management ensure that whenever we have to manage the workforce in an organization, it will work as per the legal norms, it will work as per the various laws that were determined by the center and state government, and in an organization the working of person and workplace and workforce is done as per the legal compliance. Next come, it helps to maintain the sound union management relation. Human resource management ensure that there should be cordial relationship between the manager and the workforce. Next come, it ensure the human resource planning. In human resource planning, the total number of person required to perform a job, the kind of person required to perform a job, the knowledge, skills and abilities that are required to perform a job, all these things are done in the help of human resource planning with the help of human resource management. Next come, it helps to maintain sound employee relationship. Human resource management always focus on the development of human capital. It helps to groom an individual. As a result, it maintains sound relationship between the individual employees. It helps them to recruit, select and orient best talent within the organization. It provides training and development program from time to time to upgrade the human capital, to keep pace with the changing technology, to keep pace with the changing environment. We have to upgrade and train the human capital also. Next come, it help to appraisal. It means the human capital, workforce that work in an organization. From time to time their performance should be evaluated, their performance should be appraised. If they are doing well, they should be recognized, and if there is any lack, they should be go for the training and development program. And it is done with the help of compensation. Compensation means the various kind of benefits that an individual get as a return of its job and services and contribution to the organization. Human resource management ensure that there should be adequate and fair remuneration to the employees, and they should help them to maintain a minimum living standard and increase their effectiveness as well as. And it help to assess their work from time to time. If they are doing well, they should be go for the promotion. If there is any deficiency in their work, it should be go for the training and development phase. So all these are the major objectives that are achieved with the help of human resource management. Next come the function of human resource management. Basically, human resource manager has to perform two kind of function. First is managerial function and second is operative function. In managerial functions, they have to make human resource planning, human resource organizing, human resource directing and human resource controlling. In human resource planning, human resource manager has to plan the right amount and right kind and quality of human capital. In organizing phase, human resource manager has to organize the thing at the right thing should be the right place. And in directing, human resource manager direct them as a motivator, direct them as a leader, direct them and communicate them right information. And in controlling phase, their performance is evaluated, their performance is checked from time to time, results are told to them. If there is any deviation is tried to remove out with the help of various training and development courses. After comes operative functions of human resource managers. They have to procure the human capital. It means they have to give employment to the human capital. Next come, they have to work for the development of human capital. This phase can be done with the help of various development program, various training program, time to time their refresher courses, their other works that helps to increase their knowledge, skills and abilities. Next come compensation. Human resource managers has to pay the right and adequate number of amount in return of their job, so that they can become retained to their job, they can become more confident to their work, they can become more attached to work, and there is a less of their absenteeism and turnover ratio. Next come health and safety. Human resource manager has to work for the health and safety issue of the human capital. They should be provided the right kind of environment. They should be provided the right equipments with healthy and safe environment. Next come welfare. Human resource manager work for the welfare of human capital also. They work for this purpose they have to provide various services, various kind of benefits, that there can be monetary benefits, there can be non-monetary benefit such as medical insurance, health insurance, recreation activities, carpool services, their house services, their traveling services. All these are the various benefits that are given for the welfare of the human capital. Next come industrial relation. It always emphasize on the making of a sound management and union relationship. Next come personal records. Human resource management also maintain the records of the humans. They have to maintain the records of the human policies, human procedure, human performance, and time to time evaluation and check out of these records. All this comes under the function of human resource management. Finally, we can conclude that human resource management an important phase. It is an important and integrated part of any organization. The major emerging issues that are related with the human resource management are human resource policy, human resource planning, human resource information system, and work and job analysis, training and recruitment and selection of employees, diversity management, career management, employee management and their training, counseling, discipline and termination and separation of employees, performance and quality management, remuneration and benefit, industrial relation management. It means that human resource management scope is very wide. It includes each and every aspects of human capital. It includes the various areas, it includes the various issues that are directly related with the upgradement, that upliftment of human capital. All these are the emerging issues of the human resource management, and the human resource management manager work various kind of in various way. He has to perform the main setting top management in policy formulation. It means it is the duty, it is the role of human resource management to assist the top management in the policy formulation and their right implementation. Next, it provide host of various services. It provide various services to the management. It help them and give them bundle of services. It help them and assist them in recruitment, in selection, in orientation, in training and their performance appraisal. So all these are the things that are done by the human resource managers. Next come, it also work as a in-house consultant. It gives their consultation to the immediate supervisor, immediate managers and try to help them to take the sound decision. Last but not least comes serving as an employee advocate. Human resource manager always work for the welfare of the employees. It help them, it understand their needs and it is always available whenever they feel any requirement. Thus all this comes under the roles and responsibility that are taken by the human resource managers. Thank you.